Hey, welcome back to Summit Sunrise. I'm here with Dick talking about the Summit Chamber. And first of all, let's talk a little bit about the Silverthorne Chamber of Commerce. What is that for people that are maybe they're just visiting and they're kind of like, okay, what's the difference? How does it all work?
Well, first of all, we realize that we have about 5 major cities in Summit County. And you're looking at Breckenridge and Frisco, and then you got Dillon and Keystone area. Copper Mountain is part of that as well, and of course Silverthorne. And we felt that each of those cities had their own different types of issues or opportunities. So we said, why don't we break this up into different cities and set up separate chambers in each city?
Okay.
So we can now address what are your specific interests, what are your concerns, so we can now be better focused in each of the major cities. That's why we've done that. Interesting enough, in Silverthorne, there are over 300 businesses that are registered through Silverthorne. And that's a lot of businesses.
That is a lot of businesses.
Many of them are not part of the chamber.
Wow.
And what our plan is to try to do some educational programs to help them understand how they can benefit by becoming a member of the chamber, number one. Number two, we plan on putting in a lot of different educational programs to help the businesses grow their business and give them tremendous exposure by getting on the chamber website. On the Chamber of Commerce website, they can actually have their own mini website within the chamber. Really? So if you're looking at a particular business, you type in business and your website can come up.
Which is exciting. You can see the Summit Chamber website right here. So that would be a great way, you know, for people to just get added exposure.
Exactly.
And of course to have those connections right there on the website, which is always a good thing.
It is, and it's great for, it's not just for local people. It's all over the country. People come in and they want to look at maybe restaurants or businesses, things like that. They get on the chamber, they can find that information out through the website. Right.
I found, you know, just kind of visiting other places that the chamber tends to be just a great source of information, especially if you've never been to somewhere before. It really can be a reliable resource. So
very good one, yeah.
Now, when it comes to members, let's say, you know, people want to join, what are some of the new improvements for members?
Okay. Well, there are about 18 different benefits, and a lot of people don't realize that. There are 18 different benefits available to the existing members of the chamber, but there are 2 new additional ones that are valued about $500.
Oh.
One of them is being able to be here on your show.
Yeah.
And being able to talk and get that exposure. And that's one of the main ones. And the second one is getting into a quarter-page ad in the Daily Summit of the company. So those are 2 additional benefits that new members receive.
Okay, so definitely a good idea if you are thinking about starting a new business, or maybe you recently have and you're looking for ways to expand and just to get the word out. It can be a really good opportunity for you. Now, in order to join the chamber, is it something where, you know, you join the Summit Chamber and then you're then part of the individual ones? Do you have to sign up twice? How does it work?
Good question. No, actually you can, some businesses are in multiple cities.
Right.
So you can be each of the sub-cities if you want to.
Okay.
As part of the chamber. So that's an available opportunity. The other thing is we're changing our pricing this year. We're now breaking it down to the number of full-time employees.
Oh.
There are discounts to single members now that want to join, single member employees, or to nonprofits. We're able to do that as a discount. And something new we just introduced this year, for you to make that payment, we're extending the payment out to 6 months at no interest to make it easier for them to join the chamber. Right,
it just sounds like a really, really good way to kind of introduce yourself to the community and of course give yourself a little time to get used to it and start networking. And so Dick, tell me a little bit about your role in the chamber and why you feel like it's beneficial. I mean, just from your perspective, what's really great about it?
Well, first of all, I have my own business. And for me, it's good to get out and learn new things about how I can help improve my business. It's a better way of networking to let other people in the community realize what I do, which helps me generate more business as well. That's one advantage of it. The other thing is you get to meet some tremendous people. You're talking about a lot of business leaders in the community. And my role is I'm on the board of the Silverthorne Chamber.
Okay.
So and we're looking for other people to help participate and be members of our board as far as doing other things to help us become more of a cohesive team within Silverthorne.
Wow. Okay. So a lot of big things happening. Now, Dick, let's tell everybody what it is that you do. Why not? Well, you're here on the show. What is your business?
Well, the name of my company is Franchise Biz Experts. We specialize in helping people either look for an investment buying into their own business, or if they have their current business, they want to expand it into a franchise, we help assist them in that area.
Nice.
And our company represents over 500 franchises in 275 industry categories, and that's more than any other source out there. So that means if someone wants to look at an investment, we're more apt to be able to find one for them because we have more options for them to look at.
Wow. Okay. I didn't even know that that was available here in Summit
I didn't
County.
either. When I heard about this, a friend of mine said, you ought to look into this. I had no idea that there were people that did what I'm doing. And it's the same thing like a real estate agent. If you're going to buy a home, you go find a broker. And okay, how much do you want to spend? Where do you want to live? Those kinds of things. We do the same thing, but now it's related to franchising. And the great thing about it, you as the investor, you don't pay me a dime. I act as the marketing arm for the different companies.
I like that idea. All right. Well, if you want more information about the Summit Chamber, and if you'd like to converse more with Dick, what's the best way to find out more?
Well, the best way to get in on my website is www.franchisebizexperts.com.
Okay. And that's for Dick's business specifically.
Yeah.
And then for the Summit Chamber, the website is what?
Oh, that's thesummitchamber.com.
All right, guys, check it out. We have got to run. We've got more to do on this Wednesday edition of Summit Sunrise, so don't go anywhere.